Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. My name's Bo. This little crazy fella here is Gus. He's a purebred party poodle. How I ended up with him, I got him when he was about 4 years old, 4.5 years old. He's about 7 now, so I've had him for about 2.5 years. He was actually my mother's dog and she was renting, and she got a second dog, his daughter, from a litter, and I advised her not to get him because when you're a rental person, you really can only have one dog in Australia unless you've got really lenient landlords. And then when she had to move out, she could only have one dog in the place she went, and she'd got him when he was about 1.5 years, nearly 2, and he'd kind of been a bit mistreated by a previous owner, so he was a bit of a man-hater. And when I found out she was going to give him away, she said that she asked me if I'd look after him for a bit until she could sort of talk the landlord into letting her have him with his daughter, but it never happened, and I just didn't have the heart to give him away, even though I'm not a poodle kind of owner, even though when I grew up mum had poodles. So he's been with us. When I got him, he had pretty much nearly no training. My mum doesn't really train her dogs, even though she knows how to. She's actually very good at training them, but as she's got older, an older woman on the pension, she's pretty lazy in the training of her dogs. So I put a bit of training into him, and now he's actually pretty good. He's about 80% trained dog. Come, stay, and all that sort of stuff. You can stop him from running off. Nothing too excessive. I didn't go too hard with him because he's now 7 and he's a bit of an old fella. So I sort of just let him kind of do what he wants, as long as it's not anything that's going to cause any harm to himself or what's around him. And he's a little bit dirty at the moment because he was out there rolling around the garden and stuff after I gave him a bath 2 days ago. But he's a cute little fella, and he's pretty well behaved. Got a happy little personality. He's a great little watchdog. If anyone comes, that little dog thing, if anyone comes near the house or to the door, he'll go off his head and leap at the door and act like he wants to eat the person. And really, if they yelled at him, he'd probably fall down and go stiff or run away, but all those little dogs like to present some front. Yeah, so that's Gus. The haircut lady is supposed to be coming around. She was supposed to come around 2 weeks ago, so his hair's a little bit more than what it normally is by now. He normally has his head cut by now, but she's on holidays, so hopefully next week at the latest he'll be getting his hair cut. He doesn't seem to care, but I like to have his eyes a bit more showing, so if she didn't come in the next couple of days, I'll get in there and trim them a little bit for him before she gets here.